We're joined now by the incoming president, Dr. Satoshi Minoshima. Now, you are also the chair of the Value Initiative. Tell us a little bit about the Value Initiative. What is it, and what are the goals?
Okay, so we introduced a Value Initiative in 2017 at the annual meeting in Denver. And the Value Initiative is really the framework of what we do as a Society of Nuclear Medicine, also aligned with the strategic development for the next 5 years. And there are 5 domains: quality of practice, research and discovery, and the workforce pipeline, and the lifelong education, and the advocacy and the outreach. And if you think about those 5 domains, this is a core strengths of the Society of Nuclear Medicine. We are going to really kind of put our effort into those 5 pillars and advance our society and advance our field for our members. So that's kind of a framework of the Value Initiative.
How can people get involved?
So there are many ways to be involved. If you are really interested in, making a big impact in this initiative, just send me emails, and that's really the beginning. But also, Society of Nuclear Medicine has many venues for volunteers to participate. So if you go back to your home city, there is chapters and council you can always engage, and those chapters, councils are really working with us, aligned with this Value Initiative 5 domains, so you can find many opportunities there. But also, those people who actually comes to an annual meeting, there is a Value Initiative information everywhere, and including a web page we just created. So there are many important information there, as well as there is a new media called Society of Nuclear Medicine Connect. And this is really to connect members, exchange information, including those opportunities to participate in the societal level Value Initiative. But one important thing I really like to say is that, again, this Value Initiative is not like a new initiative. This is what you do every day. So let's actually really work together to bring the value of the field, again, to all the stakeholders.
And you're going to be starting your term as president soon. What are your goals for your term?
Right. So as a society, sometimes we have to think about what you can do as an individual, what you can do as your group, or what we can do as a society. So one of the important, missions for the society to do is really to bring our value to, let's say, regulatory agency or governmental agency. If we are going to bring a high-value care, we like to be appropriately reimbursed for the high-value care. So we're going to work really hard to actually convince them that they have to carefully look at our value, high-value practice. Or if researchers are really interested in developing new tracers and new devices for nuclear medicine and molecular imaging, then we like their innovation to be recognized and go through this translational path so that they can actually make an impact in the patient care at the end. So we are going to really work hard to support this process and also approval and all those things. So that kind of a work, really, society can really help members, and we are going to actually really focus on that. Education is the other domain, because education, requirement, certification, all of those things. Society has a huge role to advance and help, all of those members. And also, more importantly, creating a next generation leaders, because without next generation leaders, our field cannot grow. So it's actually one of the utmost importance that we are going to actually really help next generation to be the leader in the Society of Nuclear Medicine, as well as molecular imaging and nuclear medicine field. The other focus I really like to work on is to recognize women in nuclear medicine. And this is such an important thing, because come to an annual meeting and you can actually feel it. There are almost equal number of men and women being excited about nuclear medicine and molecular imaging. But somehow in the past, sometimes those recognition doesn't go equally to both genders. And I really like to change that. So that's something I'm going to really focus on this year, and I actually need the help from all the members to do that. And I think that would be wonderful by the end of next year if we can get to 50%, equal share between men and women really working hard in this field.
That's great. So what do you see as the most exciting areas in nuclear medicine right now?
Most exciting. There are so many things happening now. So if I ask to pick, so theranostics, and this is so diagnosis, nuclear medicine diagnostic technique and the therapy, which is a really expanding field with a new therapeutic options for neuroendocrine tumors. But it's not that. Now prostate cancer is a huge focus. If you think about the prevalence of prostate cancer, it's huge. And now we can not only diagnose and stage those patients, but we can treat those patients. It's such an amazing time. So that's actually one of the fields that if you go to a science sessions, there are so many discussions about theranostics. And nuclear medicine, molecular imaging is really founded by the development of new tracers and biomarkers and all of those things. So if you go to a neuroscience sessions, there are new tracers, looking at the different aspect or new aspect of physiology in neuroscience. And this is so wonderful. Because if you think about like Alzheimer's disease, there are so many things we don't know. But if you use these new tracers, imaging, this may be the most precious, method to visualize what's really happening in a human Alzheimer's patient. It's going to advance drug development, it's going to advance diagnostic method. So I think translational contribution is so huge. So this is also a very, very exciting field. And also our field has a very large cardiovascular imaging community. And the cardiovascular imaging, as you know, the prevalence again is huge. So what we do every day using imaging technology for those patients, it's a huge value to those patients, and you can actually feel it, this cardiovascular excellence at the Society of Nuclear Medicine. So these are very, very exciting things.
Well, we really appreciate you joining us, Dr. Minoshima, and good luck in your upcoming term.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.